Well, hi there movie fans, and welcome to this edition of Movies, which this week we're going to be reviewing Luther Fallen Son, which is written by Neil Cross, directed by Jamie Payne, and stars Idris Elba, Dermot Crowley and Andy Serkis. Now, I need to say at the beginning that I am biased. I'm a huge fan of the Luther TV series, so please remember that as we go on. This movie starts out with Luther being an outsmarted and disgraced detective who ends up in prison. Why? I don't know. I found this unnecessary and added nothing to the plot at all, apart from adding some precious minutes to the film reel. He then has to break out of prison to track down a serial killer. All fans of Luther, myself included, was so looking forward to this reprisal of Luther. And then, let me start by saying, if you found this good, then you're not really a fan of Luther at all. All the darkness, all the grittiness, all the suspense, the femme fatale elements, things that we have come to know and love in Luther, the TV show, well, they're nowhere to be seen in this movie. It makes me wonder if Neil Cross has ever seen the TV series. If he has, and still wrote this, then he should be stopped from doing any more harm to writing. I say that tongue-in-cheek, as unfortunately Neil Cross was actually the creator of Luther, so he, of all people, should know better. Or was it just to get a quick buck from Netflix? This is quite simply not, I repeat, not a Luther movie. Someone came up with this script as an afterthought. Said, I know, let's add Idris Elba and rebadge this as Luther. I'm sure we can get away with it. The only thing that links this to Luther really is Idris Elba and Dermot Crowley. Well, what probably happened is Neil Cross was writing a completely different story for a film, and Netflix said, we want you to write a Luther movie. To which Neil said, I've got something completely different, but I can adapt it. Well, anyway, that's how it looks. This is one of those typical Netflix mediocre movies. It's actually closer to a Saw movie than anything, Luther. I mean, what next? Do you remake this again, throw in a character called James Bond and say, hey, it's a Bond film? It's ridiculous. It's simply not good enough. It's got an absolutely ludicrous script where the characters have no depth or personality. At one point, we have a helicopter that takes longer to get to Norway than a car on a ferry journey. The world's slowest helicopter must have been going the wrong way around the globe to get there for it to take longer than a car on a ferry. Anyway, anything and everything you love about Luther the TV series seems to have been completely overlooked and ignored in this movie. Idris and Crowley try their best with this rubbish film, along with Serkis, who plays this cartoon comedic character. But even they can't save it. It's poorly written, with little or no suspense at all. If this was a standalone movie without the Luther badge on it, I would give it 5 out of 10. Average but watchable. And I think if you want to enjoy this, that's the frame of mind you need to be in. Just pretend it's nothing to do with Luther the TV series. Oh, hang on, it's not. Now, because it tarnishes all that's good and moody and intelligent that was Luther, I will go down and mark it a 4 out of 10. One, if not the most, disappointing movies of the year. This Luther is like no Luther before it. And that really is such a bad thing. It completely ruins the legacy of Luther. If you've never seen the TV series, go watch it and erase this shit out of your mind. As I heard someone say, watch the TV series, then stop. This movie is a train wreck. So, summing up. If you want something as well written and acted as the Luther TV series, you will not find it here. If you want cheap, non-intelligent viewing that's not in the mould of Luther, then enjoy. As I love the TV series so much, I pretty much hated this. It's not something I will ever rewatch, unlike the excellent TV series. Just in case you missed the point of this review, TV series good, Fallen Son bad or shit. Thank you for watching. Please comment. Tell me if you agree or disagree with anything I've said. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you again soon for more movie reviews.